Did you know you was a genius? Because Spirit said you a genius out here. You don't even realize how much you know. You know. Moving forward with the things you need to do and the things that you just know what's up. That's all I can say about this. You know what's up. But the thing is, you got to start believing in yourself more because you are good enough. You don't got to look like Stacy. You don't got to look like Rihanna. You don't got to look like Bob. You don't got to look like, I don't know, Jason Samoa. I think that's his name. You don't have to be anyone else but you. Even Batman is Batman. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could be you better than you. I love to say that because it's so true. But yeah, it's okay to be yourself. Be the best you that you can be because you're unique and the world needs you. As I say that, you have superpowers. Start using them. You know what I mean? Like, we're at a point in our lives where we could be who we want to be. You remember when you was a kid? You had dreams then, or at least like you used to daydream at one point. Like this came in the reverse. Get back to that. You know, those little things that just comforted you was like, yo, I'm gonna be that when I grow up. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But like, does your life reflect it? And I'm not trying to throw shade or anything, but like, you know, get into your imagination. When we look at all the things that surround us, like shoot, this grass wall right here, the chairs we sit on, shoot, this color hair, you know what I'm saying? Like someone thought about this before it became something in real life that we could see, touch, and feel. So get back in touch with yourself. That's what I see a lot of in this reading. For all of you guys, get back to your inner child. It's screaming, it needs you. And as I say that, yeah, this little baby right here has a party in his heart. All right, this reading is gender neutral. Yes, party in my heart. He out here having a good damn time. Okay, time you start to do that. See, it says I am always a child. Yeah, you are always a child. Have fun. I feel like once we become adults, we just take things a little too seriously. And, moving forward, as I say that, the imagination card came up in the reverse. Like I said, use your imagination. Just do it. I say just do it because it's something someone here has been wanting to do because this is a collective reading, so I got to talk to all of you guys. It's something you may want to do, and you got to believe in yourself because you can do it. You know what I mean? And if you fail, who gives a damn? Like, I have that card here that came up sideways, like you're like, dang, like I don't know if I could do this because what if I fail? You won't. And if you do, the thing is about failure that no one really talks about like that, it gets you closer to your goals. Let's say you're making ice cream. The first time you make it, maybe it'll go good, maybe it won't. And if it won't, then you know what not to do next time. So then you could move. You could take a step and move forward to where you want to go and where you need to be. Now, if we don't make any steps, nothing will happen. And I also have the card that says the die is cast sideways because it's like the energies are unsure. You're like, I don't know if things are moving. I don't know what I should do. I don't know. So a lot of this reading is like in a sideways position. Like this card is like, I don't know if I should. Yes, step outside of your comfort zone. I will put this in upright for you. Step out of your comfort zone. It's time. You know, Spirit said it's time. This reading, it feels very mixy to me because it says like, oh, stop doing so much, but in a sideways position, meaning like, am I doing too much? All I have to say is, yeah, you hear that in the background, it's time. Things can happen fast if you allow it. When we don't take a step forward, nothing happens. You got this. You got abilities, you got talents, start using them. It's there for a reason. God gave it to you for a reason. So really think about that. And moving forward, say it 3 times. I don't care. I love it. Yeah, I don't care. Just go for it. Do it. I don't know if I think I mentioned this card. Yeah, it says, if you fell, so what? Who cares? It brings you closer to your dream goal. It brings you to where you want to be. If you're doing stocks, if you're getting into real estate, if you're getting into whatever the heck, and you're like, man, this could probably be a big deal. Or maybe you're like, I can make this thing, whether it's an invention, whether it's a food, whether it's a restaurant. Someone here is doing something and they're not sure. Please go for it. Please do it because it's going to work out. And I say that to you because there's a surprise. There's a surprise in store for you. So please do what you got to do. A lot of these cards are in the sideways position, like I said, because you're like, I don't know. Should I sleep on it? Don't be too much of a homebody because I'm not going to lie to you. I've been a homebody lately and I'm like, I don't want to go outside. Nature is your ally. I gotta start getting outside too. Get some of that sunlight. It's been so hot this summer. I feel like this winter might be just as cold as it's hot. I mean, I don't know, but anyway, start treating yourself guilt free. Yes, you want a piece of cake? Have the piece of cake. Maybe not the whole cake. I remember when I worked at Starbucks, there was a man that told me that he had diabetes, but then he remembered a time when Starbucks used to have a loaf of banana bread rather than like the pre-slices that comes in the packs. Yeah. This man was like, yeah, I was cool with somebody and they used to give me a whole loaf and I would eat the whole entire loaf like in one sitting like that. Now that right there, he needs to be guilty. He could have saved himself. Save himself the trouble. But yeah, like guilt free. Like enjoy yourself. You want something nice, you want to treat yourself, you got a little extra money. Do you, boo? Why not? The world is big, the world is vast. Your world may feel as small as this right here. Like, oh, you're here. But the world is much bigger than this. This is in reverse because the world is much bigger than this. Like, get out there. And I have the this in the sideways position of like, oh, stop complaining. Look, I be having to have a mental pep talk with myself. Like after a while, I'm like, I can't be out here complaining because for me, I don't want the universe thinking like, oh, is this what you're complaining about? You want to see more of this. Someone said somewhere on social media, think of life like your algorithm when you're looking at these certain things, like, your viewpoint, your mind, you're just repeatedly complaining about this. Then it's like, you must want more of that. Let me give you more. And like, you're like, no. So, you know, when you complain and you sit down and complain about things, right? And this is for me too. Trust me, I'm not calling you out. This is for me too because I felt like, excuse me. Yeah. So with the thing about complaining, right? You can sit there and complain, but it gets nothing done. Like for example, I've been dealing with a challenge where, excuse me, I've had some gut imbalances for a long time. To make a long story short, so I had to go and take a SIBO test, SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, right? So then I find out what I'm dealing with, and then I'm like, how I'm gonna do this. But if I'm sitting here complaining about my gut, how is it? Yes, I took the test, and now what? It's like, yes, I have plans, I did some reading, but me sitting here complaining about it, it really doesn't move anything forward. What's the next step? What's the plan? What are we doing next? So, whoever is complaining here, like, let's shift our focus on what's next. Like, yes, what you're feeling is true. What you feel is valid. Yes. But what are we doing next? What's the next step? Where are we going? It's like we're in a car and then we're like, Oh, it's a long way. La 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 la. But we're not driving. You know what I mean? So be careful with that. Back to the things that you want to do. You're like, I don't know if it's a yes. Yes, it is a yes. Go for it. And I had this card in reverse. It's like, it's not a no. Yes, go for it. All I'm seeing in this reading is like, yo, go for it. It's good that you've been standing up for yourself. Fantastic. I even got this card here. You can do it. You absolutely can do it. This is gonna be my damn my thumbnail. But yes, you can do it. You can do it. So I see this here as, tomorrow is another day. To do the things that needs to be done. This is in a sideways position because sometimes you probably say this, sometimes you don't. Look, we got to prioritize ourselves before we prioritize our tasks. And I've been learning that. I've been learning ways to have balance during my day. It's been tough. It has been tough. I've been learning to, change my relationship with time, where you have to have time for yourself as leisure time. You got to have a break from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I just go to say that for anyone who has like a free schedule, they can kind of do, they can create their schedule. Yeah, everything don't need to happen today. I guess a lot of you guys aren't having that happen really because these were like in a sideways position. So it's like some are, some aren't. You're like, just find a good balance to your life. That's all I'm saying. You're not sure about it, but it's time to start having fun. Do what you really want. You got good things coming in for you. You deserve abundance. This is came in an upside down position. Like, I don't know. You deserve it. You deserve the good things in life. Why? Because you're you. And I know that maybe there has been some things going on, but think about it. What if you were to send all of your problems away today? What would your life be like? What's important and what's not important? You know what I mean? Let's not put too much on our plates. So, it ain't game over. You're not sure if you want to sleep on it, the things you want to do, look, just do it. Because you can do it. Remember that Adam Sandler movie? You can do it. Yes, you can. And you don't know if you could take on this journey, or you don't know if you should leave a certain place, you should. It came to the sideways position because, like, I don't know. You should go on that journey, make a change, do something brilliant for yourself because you can. You have the ability. There's a surprise coming in for you. You have nothing but good coming in for you. Claim this energy, and I'll see you in the next one.